Good morning, folks. How you doing? Oh, the ducks are gonna get loud here. I'm not letting them out right away. I'm waiting for the rain to pass. It's just drizzling right now. Man, some of the ducks, they go to sleep, and you know, it's just scary. It's just scary. You look at them, and it's like, it's just misting. It's deceiving right now. There's just a slight mist. All right, I got some fresh water in the tub here. I got so much catching up to do because of Coyote Tuesday dragging into Coyote Wednesday. I didn't get any of my social media done, so I got 2 days to do. But we need to do an update on the GoFundMe because I really never did a video on the GoFundMe situation. We're way behind, guys. Way behind. In the hole. You know what? In the weather, it just says it's cloudy, but like there's this mist coming down. Everything's getting wet here, so I'm not going to be able to last long. Like you can see behind me, the mist in the air. It's just coming down. Probably just enough here that I'll get this tub filled, and that'll be it. Yeah, so I'm just waiting until it clears up a little bit here. Plus get a coffee in me, get some food in me. Oh, don't even talk about myself. You know what I forgot to do last night, guys? Turn my alarm clock off. My alarm clock went off at 3:45, and then I had the hardest time getting back to sleep because I had set the alarm clock the night before because I was getting up to see if the ducks had come back to the yard. So I was up from 3:45. It was like, I think I looked at the clock. It was 5:15 or something. I was trying to get my eyes back to. That was the last time I looked at the clock. So anyways, the GoFundMe, guys. The GoFundMe link is below the video. It's like we got to do it all through the GoFundMe. You want to help the cause, feed the homeless. I updated it August the 1st. It's everything has to go through GoFundMe for the cause, guys. It's just the way the tax situation is, and it's just I got to keep track of everything with the government and prove that one, I'm not a terrorist, because that's when you're raising money online, that's what the government thinks you are. So like I said, I've updated it. I'm way behind. The geese. Hello, my blonde goose. So John Metzer has been in touch with me. Some fan sent him an email saying that half the ducks drowned. It was like, oh. So think about this. And I complain all the time how the comments are so hard to figure out you know, these cryptic comics, you know, the one-liners and single words and that kind of stuff. Somebody sent him an email that half the ducks drowned. I could just imagine the guy reading the email that, you know, the guy that he sent all the ducks to, half of them drowned. It was like, John, no, the ducks didn't drown. Doug almost drowned. Anyway, so he was telling me that normally, you know, from day old ducklings to 25 weeks old, there's about a 7% loss. We're probably right at 7%. We're probably right up there, you know. So, but like I have no, like the one thing that I told him in the email this morning is, and like you guys never saw a lot of it in the videos normally because it was videos edited out. A lot of stuff got edited out. Is hello Goose. The young ducks die. You know, the younger ducks. You're chewing on my boot. So young ducks die, all right, and like, you know, there's like, you know, I lost birds. You know, I'm not going to say my breed. You know, my breeders pumped out a duck that didn't die. They died, and it seems, you know, this young stage right now where there's you know, they're. It seems like around, you know, sometime in August. You know, when they get older, the dying stops. You know. It's but it's just like, this is, I don't know if it's because we got all the ducks at the same time and they're all the same age that we're just seeing, you know, the death seems like it's more, you know, because, you know, my hatches were staggered because I never had 1,000 at one hatches once. Okay, don't splash me, guys. I never had 1,000 splash me at once. Splash me at once. Oh, man. I need a coffee. I need sleep. So when you have staggered hatches, you know, the dying happens, you know, at a little different rate. You know, it's not like, you know, like yesterday we had 5 ducks die. You know, it's like, it's just, you know, I don't know if it's because they're all the same age. Well, it does seem a little bit more because, you know, it's 1152, but I think, Gene, it's because they're all the exact same age, you know? I think that's what it is. I don't think it's, like, you know, I put it this way, guys. Well, think about this. I hatched 900 birds, and that was over 5 hatches, okay? And each hatch was 2 weeks apart. So that means the birds were, you know, there was a 10-week spread from the beginning to the end. So we would have, like, the death would be spread out, you know. I have to stop with my sarcastic comebacks because people take it literally? No. So you want me to be fake? Okay. I can't be fake. It's not going to happen. This is it. This is the Duck Adventure, man. You come here at this end of the camera and do it and see how long before you become a little bit sarcastic. And it's sarcastic in a fun way, you know? Like, I'm not picking on people. I'm just doing a walk around here. It's not like I'm singling fans out and, you know, getting you guys to jump all over them in the comment section. I'm not into, you know, sicking a bunch of people on being bullies. Everything looks good. Oh, strippers. Oh, man, that duck. Jasmine? No, I don't think they feel silly. I don't think they've even read what they typed. No, JT, I think what it is, it's just they can't, you know, and, you know, here we go again. I'm going to be told that I'm being mean or sarcastic, but it's they don't read what they're typing, you know. Their head is thinking one thing, you know, their brain is articulating one thing, their fingers are typing something completely different, and everybody else is wondering what's going on. Okay, I gotta show you the duck that I don't believe how small it is. Look at that, doesn't even look like a duck that belongs here. Look how small that little black thing is. It's a fun sarcasm. It's a little comic relief for the show. That's a tiny duck. I can't even believe it's one of our ducks. Jasmine, relax. I just got up. We'll go there. You're being pushy here this morning. This duck's got to stand up. I got to see this duck. That duck is stuck in time. No, I sent Andy an email last night. Okay, duck, you are unbelievably, you're not, are you gonna get up? That's unbelievable. That's the definition of a runt right there. That's a tiny duck. And then the breeders over here. How's the food situation? Is it lost in the ground? Yep, tons on the ground. Well, clean it up, ducks, but not giving you any more till it's gone. Right, Goose? You tell them. The breeders over there watching. Come on, let us out. All right. So, GoFundMe, guys. Link is below. The cause is in the hole. Matt has officially spent a lot more than what I have raised, and it reflects in my life. Actually, I'm behind on some things, so I really need to get caught up, guys. So let's go look at the ducks in the hospital. The one thing I hate to do, because it's been such a bad deal every time I go in there. As I said, I haven't heard from Andy yet. I sent him an email last night because it was late. I didn't want to phone him. I only phone him late at night if it's a Doug emergency. Speaking of Doug, I got to call the vet today, the hospital, and look at his medical records. Doug got a spot on his front leg. It looked like it was like a scratch, from going through the bush. And that was about 3 days ago. And it was like just a little scratch under his fur. It was about that big. Then the next day it was a little bit bigger. I thought, just he's been licking it. Today, it's like this big. So, but I remember last year, Doug getting some kind of bacteria on his skin. So, so I'm, I'm talking about something serious about Doug, and you guys, good with Doug and Stacy. Thank you so much. Holy mackerel, Doug. You should have done that through the GoFundMe. Google just took 32% of that. Can't thank you enough, though. That's huge. Huge. Awesome, Doug. Your channel's doing well, eh? We're killing it here. Well, we're killing Matt actually doing live. All right, so I'm standing in front of the barn. Now you're talking cancer on Doug. No. I'm talking about GoFundMe. It's like 5%, so 7.9%. But it's like it's all for the taxes, and it's like for the cause, and it's the closest thing to being a charity that all the money is broken out there, and it's like being spent to the cause. So, but Doug and Stacy just threw $100 into the tip jar for killing Matt. So that's awesome. All right. So GoFundMe link below, guys. Standing in front of the hospital. Oh, Doug, cancer. No, last year Doug had the same thing. He got a bacteria infection on his leg, and it spread, and I had to use the antibiotic spray on his leg. And I remember this because I remember last year on my counter having the spray, which is now sitting right now on my counter. I sprayed his leg this morning, so I got to phone the vet and ask them to look at last year's medical records about a skin infection. Because I'm thinking it's back. I think it's from the swamp water. That's what I think. Okay, so we're back in the barn. Okay, and hopefully this is good news this morning. Doug That was super generous, man. But I really wish you would have done it through the GoFundMe. That would have been like, because Google just took 32%. And they're going to hold it for 45 days. But I really appreciate your generosity and your help here. Big time. Oh, no. I knew it. I didn't want to come in here this morning. Latex 345 wants us to sub to him, so he'll sub back, and you'll feel really good about having a whole bunch of subs. Yes, Ron, and that's another thing too. GoFundMe last year gave us $1,000 towards the cause. They were big champions. Okay, Vista Fair, you didn't have to ban Latex 345 for asking for subs. He's just asking for subs, for sub. Which, who's going to sub to him just for sub? All right. Like I said, I looked and we already got one. I'm not liking this. This is this hospital thing. Okay, I'm afraid to even look around in the barn. Okay, we're good there. We're good over there. I don't even want to turn to my right, guys. I don't even want to turn to my right. Cameron wants subs too, but I don't know why he wants subs for. He's got no comment or no content. Okay. All right, that's that big one that was hurt last night. And Fabio, I saw him yesterday standing, but it doesn't look like he's standing today. Oh no, bad internet, guys. What? Oh man, I got bad internet. All right, we got a dead duck. Are you still there, guys? Okay. The little duck that I brought in last night that I told you that I had a bad feeling about, there it is. There it is, right there. That was the one that I found under the grid. And I told you guys last night that I had a bad feeling about it. I was right. I gotta see if I can get Fabio to stand up. Okay, Fabio. Come on. Stand up. Stand up. Oh, yeah, you're getting a little bit better. All right. I'll leave you alone. I wonder what happened to him. I'm really worried about Fabio, guys. I got to, when I talk to Andy, I'm going to get blood samples on Fabio. Because that is our first breeder duck that's sick. I did the straw in the center of the pen, the barn, 2 days ago. I cleaned it right out, got rid of all the wet stuff. He's called Fabio because he's fabulous. He's a big, beautiful duck. Check Canadian news for bird flu going bad, around bad. I emailed Andy if there's any reported cases in the area, so I'm gonna go by what the vet tells me. 'Cause I'm thinking he'd know more than anybody else. If you agree with me, how about a thumbs up? Okay, Cameron Mercer says Dick. Is that your name, Dick? I guess he just got banned. Or he didn't like the fact that I was talking about a sub for a sub. I don't know. All right, guys, I gotta go and play 2 days worth of catch up, and I gotta, like I said, I gotta touch base with Andy. Physically get him on the phone if I have to, and no, I didn't sleep well. At the beginning of this video, you'll know what happened to me last night. Banning is in full effect today. I don't know. I wasn't looking at the chat, guys, to know what was going on here. So I don't know. Was there everybody being a little whack a troll hard-handed today, or? Yeah, I'm going to trust Andy. Andy, that's the only one. That's the only, actually that's the only person I'll trust. So go get a bunch of Gatorade. Give the ducks Gatorade. Get the electrolytes happening. Pump the lake full of electrolytes. So when they go down the lake, they got her all. All right, I gotta go and get Andy. I'm gonna track him down. What time is it? 8:13. So now he's officially in his office. He's actually in his office at 7:30, but after 8 is when it's easier to get a hold of him. I'll give him a call and see if I can touch base to ask him. Probably he's going to come here after work because he drives by the house to go to his house now. He lives really close to me, and I'll find out what his plan of action is to come by and give us a professional opinion on the ducks, what's happening here. And once again, thanks Doug and Stacy for the big massive tip. And guys, the GoFundMe link is below. Stick to the GoFundMe if you want to help the cause of feeding the homeless, to feed this project, for the ducks. And I'm gonna go and have a coffee and a breakfast because I'm so screwed up from the last 2 days. And I want to come out here. It's supposed to sort of clear up. I don't know what's going to happen today, but I want to do some coyote waiting because he's here. And last night Doug, told me he was here, so I've got to take care of this.